I'm Michael Ault, Executive Director of the Downtown Partnership, and we've been doing this event for 16 years. And I think when we talk about the excitement of downtown and the direction we're going, one of the things that we realized is that we have waited a long time to finally get some momentum. And I think we have seen some incredible developments, not just with the facility we're going to learn about today with the arena, but really the economy beginning to turn and really making opportunities for big investments in the downtown core. We've got a number of elected officials I do want to acknowledge with us here today, and I will go ahead and do that. If we can save our applause, and we'll acknowledge all of them at the end. From the City of Sacramento, from the Office of Councilmember Hanson, Consuelo Hernandez, Councilmember Jay Chenier, Councilmember Steve Cohn, Councilmember Darrell Fong, and Mayor Johnson will join us later. Let's give them a round of applause. From the County of Sacramento, Supervisor Phil Cerna, Supervisor Jimmy Yee, and Supervisor Roberta McGlashan. From the City of Rancho Cordova, Councilmember Linda Budge and Vice Mayor Robert McGarvey. From the State of California, Assemblymember Roger Dickinson and Senate Pro Tem Darrell Steinberg. And representing our 6th Congressional District from Congresswoman Matsui's office, Chris Flores. You know, this event is always an opportunity for us to look forward. And when we talk about the state of downtown, we do it in January for a couple of reasons. One, because we think it helps set the stage and a vision for the downtown in the coming year, but really a chance for us to look at some exciting developments. Those of you that do a lot of special events know they wouldn't happen without our sponsors, and so I want to read through our sponsors and thank them. Sacktown Magazine, Comstocks Magazine, Consolidated, you can shout out for yourself, that's fine. Consolidated Communications, Bank of America, that was bigger. Sacramento State, Downey Brand, David S. Taylor Interest, the Sacramento Kings, F&M Bank, the University of San Francisco Sacramento campus, Sacramento Downtown Plaza, the CIM Group, Jones Lang LaSalle, CBRE. Our Vibe Award sponsor is SMUD, and our event presenting sponsor is Lexus. Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause. You know, we've got some new faces in Sacramento, and some of the things that we wanted to make sure to acknowledge. We have the new Kings Ownership Group with us, and I know their president and staff, Chris Granger, is here. And Chris, I hear it's also your birthday. You're welcome. And also our newest sports team, the Sacramento Republic, and their president, Warren Smith. You know, it may just be a matter of timing, but one of the things that we talked about last year, those of you that joined us, we were at the convention center, and we had about 450 people. Breakfast will be a little late. We had about 450 people join us at the convention center for our Lieutenant Governor's speech. This year, we've got just under 800 people attending this breakfast, and I think it is absolutely an indication of the excitement for downtown. I mean, clearly, this entertainment and sports complex is bringing a lot of excitement. One of the things that we've tried to capitalize on is what we're going to do with this facility, how we're going to take advantage of that momentum. It is a facility that any urban center in the U.S. will tell you deserves. We deserve as a region to have a jewel of a downtown, and we think that this facility is going to add to that. One of the things that we've also said is this can't be a cure-all. We can't look at the arena as being the only element that is going to make downtown be successful. We have got to continue our path to make sure that the environment surrounding the facility is developed in a way that we will look at it as an attraction. The linkages are important, how people navigate the streets, the lighting, the walking. You know, Steve Hammond, I know, is here with the Convention Visitors Bureau, and he says we've got to develop an experience that people can leave their hotels at night, walk to these destinations, feel good about that experience. We've got Sam Summers, our police chief, here with us, and he and his staff have absolutely made it a priority for us that we need to create an urban center that is safe 24 hours a day, and something we're committed to doing. We need to focus on our underutilized buildings. You know, we've got a number of buildings in the downtown core that have waited for development opportunities. When we look at how this arena and some of the new developments that are going to come as a result of this economy, what are we doing to develop them in a way that is giving people an opportunity to invest? We've had people that have been on the sidelines for a number of years saying, Sacramento, maybe, not yet, but now are calling us, asking for information, asking for key locations for properties, traffic counts, and it's a good problem to have, but something we want to make sure that we are developing it in a way that allows us to capitalize. The heart and soul of this district is our office market. We realize that the 10 million square feet of Class A office space builds in the traffic Monday through Friday, and we need to continue to make this a destination for people to choose to locate, to support the brokerage community in their efforts to fill these buildings, because when we talk about a destination, yes, it's a place people work, but we need to make sure that at 5 o'clock, Monday through Friday, weekends, that people choose to come back to. So that will absolutely be a priority for us. We also developed a 3-point plan this past year, trying to focus on a number of key issues that we have. We've got some environmental issues we need to focus on, some key economic development strategies, and also some strategies as it relates to incentive programs in downtown. We are in a post-redevelopment world. We know that monies that used to be there to help support and seed development are, one, not there, but two, what are we doing to make sure that we can work with developers, work with owners to make sure these projects become a reality. Our city manager, John Shirey, and his staff have made it clear that economic development has got to lead us through this next cycle. If we are not capitalizing on this momentum and preparing ourselves, we're missing an opportunity, and we absolutely will be a partner with him on that. We've asked the private sector to work with us. We developed a campaign called Dreamers Welcome that celebrated opportunities and ideas by local entrepreneurs. And many of these folks had said they had ideas. We had 50 applications come in of people that said that they had business plans, concepts that they've always wanted to do. They just didn't know how to get their business across the finish line. So through our sister organization, the Downtown Foundation that we have, the Downtown Sacramento Foundation, we put a campaign together called Calling All Dreamers. And we asked these submissions to give us their plan. Let us know what we could do to guide you through. And I think we've got both of those award winners here today, and I want to give you first our People's Choice Award winner, and I'm not sure where they're at, so humor me here, but Sandra Lemos and Stacy Armillo with the Daily Method. Congratulations. And also our grand prize winner, Andy Paul with Andy's Candy Apothecary. So congratulations, Andy. Both of these projects are in CIM's 800J lofts, and from a staff standpoint, we thought it was somewhat comical to put the candy place right next door to the workout place, but it gives you an opportunity for some synergy there. One of the things that we also said is, while we had 50 applications and chose 2 winners, what are we doing to make sure that some of those that didn't win specifically, we can still work through? And so we've got 2 of the other winners that are going to, 2 of the other applicants have signed letters of intent for downtown projects, and another finalist, Sun and Soil Juice Company, will be open in Midtown later this year. As you see, we've had a great group of sponsors, and something that this campaign we think is transformative for us to really flush out some of these good ideas, and something we are going to work on for next year. And so if you have an interest, have the ability to want to help, to work on the campaign, have a space that you think could be effective, work with us, and we absolutely will look to do that. And we're going to launch the new campaign in February, so look on more for that. You know, we talked a little bit about the clean and safe environment and what we're trying to do to manage the downtown core. We know funding is challenged from social service, mental health. Homelessness continues to be a challenge for us. And, you know, perception is everything. People need to feel good about that experience. People need to feel good about coming downtown. And so in working with our past downtown captain, Ken Bernard, and our captain this year, Bill Champion, one of the things that we have done is to work collectively with some of our partners, make sure people on the street understand what is acceptable behavior, make sure they understand what we will tolerate downtown and what we are doing to help communicate the importance of the downtown core. We've developed partnerships that continue with Sutter Medical Center to help us with our Navigator program. And we really do want to acknowledge the leadership by Senator Darrell Steinberg for taking the lead with SB 82, an investment in mental health wellness, and this will allow us to better connect resources for the mental health. And Darrell, we owe you a gratitude for that. Thank you. One of our newest partnerships this year is an exciting new opportunity working with Dignity Health. They're funding a $155,000 grant to help fast-track our Navigator program to directly link people with homelessness to the care that they need. It is absolutely a quality of life issue, and we talk a lot about we're a business organization, but we understand there's also a human side to this issue that we need to manage. It's not just an issue of do we arrest them. The issue is what are we doing to help push them into services that give them the support, get them off the street to allow us to have an environment that truly is economic based and something that our customers will absolutely be part of. We also have a new partnership with the Sacramento Police Department and the Sacramento Criminal Justice System to identify solutions for nuisance behavior, and something that I think you're going to look more, hopefully next year, from us on that. Also, as we look forward to our vision for downtown, we need to be creating a destination that is exciting, not just because of the arena, but because the arena, what it will generate in new opportunities. There's an opportunity when we talk about 2 million people that could be coming downtown to this facility to say, we just go into the facility and then what? We need to be looking 2, 3, 4 blocks out. How are we linking Old Sacramento to the JKL corridor through to Midtown? Our goal is to not just have us go to an 8 o'clock concert or a 7:30 game, but to come 2 hours early, be part of an active urban district that gives you opportunities, whether or not you even have a ticket to this event. And so we're going to be working very hard with property owners, with the brokerage community, making sure that those people that have economic development and property outside of this building realize the opportunity to do something special. We've got one chance to do this right, and while this facility is extremely exciting, how we develop the downtown core is equally important to us in that effort.